Hi, welcome back to Teach English with Passion. Hope you are all doing well. Here is a new video in our series dealing with how to adapt new and interesting teaching materials and resources for your class. Today's video is intended for second year high school teachers. So, if you are interested to know more, keep watching. As I have already mentioned, this video is for second year high school teachers. The topic of the video is conflicts, unit make peace. So I have decided to include this lesson within the sequence of developing skills. You can deal with this lesson right after the listening lesson we have on the textbook on page 44. So this way learners can further explore the topic of conflict. As usual, I have designed a number of activities to meet this lesson's objectives. So, let's see together what new things I have brought for you today. Before going into details about the lesson and the activities I have designed, let's have a look at the learning objectives of this lesson. So, at the end of this lesson, learners will be able to first define the word conflict and list types of conflicts, such as those which take place within a family, school, classroom, community, and world. Second objectives, learners will be able to discuss and identify the sources or the reasons of conflicts. Number 3, learners will be able to recognize some expressions used while arguing. And the last objective is that learners will be able to act out short dialogues simulating real-life situations where we have conflicts. To start with, the teacher directs learners' attention to the pictures given, and she asks them to take a few minutes looking at those pictures and to choose the best answer for the sentences given. As shown here, in each sentence, learners are presented with a number of options. Learners consider the pictures and they choose the correct option or options. At the end of this activity, learners are supposed to form a clear understanding of what a conflict is and to identify the different types of conflicts that occur within our lives. The next step in the lesson is meant to discuss and identify the sources of different conflicts. Learners are asked to complete the diagram given with their own ideas, answering the question, why do people argue? Learners take few minutes to list the different reasons or sources of international, home, and school conflicts. Then they share their ideas with their classmates and the teacher for further discussions. After discussing the different sources of conflicts, the teacher directs learners' attention to the next activity. Learners here are asked to reorder a list of words to get coherent expressions used in arguments. As usual, learners take a few minutes to think about this activity, then they interact with their teacher to check their answers. This activity mainly aims to equip learners with some vocabulary and expressions needed to complete the last task in this lesson. The last part of this lesson involves learners acting out short dialogues simulating different real-life situations where conflicts occur. Concerning this activity, the teacher has two options. She can either allow learners to perform their dialogues during the lesson, and by the way, in this case, teaching this lesson may take up to 2 teaching periods, or she can set this activity as part of the project work to be presented at the end of the unit. That's all for today's topic. Hopefully you find it helpful and useful. If you have any questions, suggestions, or topics you want me to deal with, leave a comment below. If you like the content of the video, subscribe now and share the video with your colleagues. Stay tuned. Have a nice day. Bye.